What if I told you that in just 30 days, you could completely change your life? Imagine going from broke to rich, from fat to jacked, from feeling worthless and without direction to confident and purpose-driven, or from being lonely to building meaningful, deep connections and achieving social status. I know this sounds like a lot, and I want to be clear from the beginning. I'm not saying that you will become a millionaire or pro athlete in just 30 days. That's unrealistic. But what I will show you is how to build the foundation, the habits, the mindset, and the momentum that will set you up for long-term success. I know exactly how you feel. I've been where you are, lost, frustrated, and unsure of how to even begin changing my life. Over the past 7 years, I've dived deep into self-improvement, trying different strategies, failing often, and learning what actually works. I'm far from perfect, but along the way, I've discovered a simple, repeatable 5-step system that works no matter where you're starting from. Whether you're at rock bottom or just looking for a way to take your life to the next level, this step-by-step plan will help you create real, lasting change. If I had to start from scratch, this is the exact approach I would take, so let's dive in. See, here's what most people are doing wrong. They try to change everything at once. They'll start eating healthier, working out daily, waking up at 5 a.m., starting a new side hustle, and journaling, all in one go. It's no surprise that this approach is doomed to fail. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Real change doesn't happen in a short period of time by trying to do everything at once. It happens when you focus on one thing at a time. Only by committing consistently to one thing after another, you can build lasting change and success. But here's the good news. When you successfully commit to one thing after another, you start to build momentum. Slowly but surely, it gets easier to make new changes. You'll begin to see more results, which will make you feel more confident and give you the proof you need to shape your new identity, creating an upward spiral. This is the power of the compound effect. Small, consistent improvements that, over time, lead to massive changes. So now that we understand the importance of focusing on only one thing at a time and building momentum, let's begin with the 5-step action plan to make real, lasting change in your life. Are you ready? Step 1. Identify your one thing. As already mentioned, you have to start by focusing on only one thing. You want to choose something that will make the biggest difference in your life right now, something that, if you get it right, will improve everything else. Start by asking yourself this. What's the one thing that, if I improved it, would have the biggest impact on my life? There are 2 simple ways to figure it out. 1. Fix your biggest problem. Think about what's holding you back the most. Is it your confidence, your social media consumption, your finances? For example, if low self-confidence is your main struggle, focus on going to the gym. Getting stronger and improving your appearance gives you visible progress, which boosts confidence in every other area. 2. Find your keystone habit. A keystone habit is something that, when done consistently, makes other areas of your life easier or better. By focusing on just this one habit, you'll naturally start improving in other areas. For example, reducing your social media consumption not only helps you to regain focus, it also improves your mental clarity, boosts productivity, and frees up time for other meaningful activities. Once you've identified your one thing, commit to it for the next 30 days. Focus on it above everything else. Remember, we will improve all other areas of your life too, but step by step, one after another. Start small, and if you mastered your first thing, you can go to the next one. It is extremely important to be patient here. Step 2. Create a simple, repeatable routine. Now that you've identified your one thing, the next step is to create a routine that makes it easy for you to stay consistent. Start by breaking your habit down into the smallest possible action. If your one thing is going to the gym, don't start by aiming for a 1-hour workout. Instead, commit to just showing up. If your goal is reading, start with 1 page a day. Making it too big from the start increases the chance of quitting. A powerful way to make your habit stick is by using the habit loop, a simple process that explains how habits form and become automatic. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't have to force yourself to do it every morning, it just happens. That's because it follows this 3-step loop. 1. Cue. Something triggers the habit. For brushing your teeth, it might be waking up in the morning or finishing breakfast. 2. Routine. You perform the action, which in this case is brushing your teeth. 3. Reward. You get a fresh, clean feeling, which reinforces the habit. Now, let's apply this to your one thing. Say your goal is to start going to the gym. Q. Set a clear trigger, like finishing work or waking up in the morning. You can also put your gym clothes next to your bed as a visual reminder. Routine. Go to the gym even if it's just for 10 minutes at first. The important part is showing up. Reward. Focus on how good you feel after working out. More energy, less stress, and a sense of accomplishment. You can also reinforce the habit by having a protein shake afterward or tracking your progress in an app. Over time, your brain will associate the cue with the reward, and the habit will become automatic. Step 3. Track your progress. Once you've started building your habit, you need a way to track it. You can use our free Stravity habit tracker, which I'll link in the description, or create your own system. The key is to have a clear and simple way to measure your progress. Here's how it works. Focus only on the next 30 days. Each day should have its own column. Now you'll write down your habit in a specific and measurable way, like reading one page, keeping your screen time under 90 minutes, or working out for 10 minutes. At the end of each day, you should be able to say yes or no to whether you completed it. Every day, mark a check if you succeed or a cross if you don't. You don't have to be perfect. Aim for around 80% success rate. In the beginning, many people try to be perfect, but life will always get in the way at some point. There will be days when you're busy, traveling, or just not feeling it. And that's okay. What matters is that you stay consistent over time and don't let one missed day turn into a habit of quitting. But more on that in step 5. If you're truly unable to do your habit, for example if you're sick or dealing with an emergency, you can mark a line instead of a cross. This helps you to keep track of unavoidable circumstances without letting it affect your progress. But this should only be used in exceptional situations. Don't use it as an excuse to skip your habit regularly. This whole process of habit tracking helps you to visualize your success, hold you accountable, and allows you to build a streak, which makes it harder for you to fail. Step 4. Optimize your environment for success. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your habits. To make it easier to stick to your routine, you need to surround yourself with positive cues and remove distractions. Start by setting up your space to make the desired behavior as effortless as possible. For example, if your goal is to work out regularly, lay out your gym clothes the night before so they're ready to go when you wake up. If you're trying to eat healthier, keep healthy snacks within reach. By having the right cues around you, you're more likely to follow through. At the same time, minimize temptations that could throw you off track. If you're trying to reduce screen time, set limits on your phone or keep it in another room while you're working or studying. If you're trying to improve your fitness, keep junk food out of sight, or even better, avoid buying it altogether so you don't have it in your house. By intentionally designing your environment, you're setting yourself up for success. The less effort it takes to follow through with your habits, the more likely you are to stick with them. It's about making the right actions the easiest ones to take. The more you align your surroundings with your desired behavior, the less willpower you'll need to make those positive habits a part of your daily routine. Step 5. Learn how to handle setbacks. Finally, you have to develop the right mindset when it comes to failure. Setbacks are a natural part of the process. If you miss your habit once, don't stress, it's not the end of the world. However, if it happens twice in a row, take it as a sign that something in your routine or mindset needs to change. Look at what caused it. Was it a lack of preparation, a trigger you didn't anticipate, or something that made it difficult to follow through? Once you understand the cause, adjust your approach. Maybe you need to adjust your environment, change your routine, or build in more flexibility. It's also important not to let setbacks define you. Missing your habit doesn't mean you're a failure, it just means you encountered an obstacle. Don't attach the mistake to your identity. Instead, focus on what went wrong, learn from it, and move forward. The key is to stay calm and not let a small mistake completely derail your progress. Consistency is far more important than perfection. If you've completed the 5 steps for your one thing, you can repeat the process for your next habit and continue adding new ones each month. I personally follow a rule where I aim for about an 80% success rate across all my habits for the month. If I hit that goal, I add a new habit. If not, I stick with the current habits and work on improving them for the next month. If you stick to this 5-step system and are serious about changing your life, I promise you that not only will you see real progress, but you'll also begin to transform the way you think and act. You'll build unstoppable momentum and your habits will evolve into the foundation of your success. Over time, you'll find yourself achieving things you never thought possible, and each new habit you add will bring you closer to the life you've always wanted. The power of consistency will empower you to take control of your future, and with each small step, you'll create lasting change that truly shapes your destiny. But remember, patience is crucial here. Real change takes time, so don't rush the process. Stick with it, and the results will follow. If you're ready to start building lasting habits, download the free Stravity Habit Tracker and take the first step toward your transformation today. Thank you for watching.